one of the most interesting men I've ever met is Sir Alex. He's so interesting. All the stuff he's done and the people he's dealt with and the stories he's got. He sent me a really nice message actually when I won the championship. That was very special. About how he said to all his players, he used to take them up. He said to them, "Have you ever been up a mountain?" And he told them that he had been up this mountain, and basically, you know, when you get up the mountain, don't come down. Along those lines. But Sir Alex is, yeah, he's a very interesting man. Yeah, he's massive. He didn't need to do that, but it's very special. When I was younger, I wanted to win 20 like McCoy, but that's not realistic. You know, so I very much enjoy what I do, and like I say, it's always my dream to win a championship. And you know, I want, as it's a family operation, I want the business to do well. You know, with the quality of horses lifting, you know, I want to try and win the big races, and you know, there is definitely a sense of I have won a championship and I've ticked the box. So I feel like that is definitely an achievement that I've done. And would I like to do it again? Of course I would. But now I'm really focused on trying to win the big races and you know, doing the best for our owners, you know, really going forwards. Well, obviously we've got some, you know, great horses coming through at the minute, the likes of My Drogo, Protectorat, LA Bell, Chanbleu, just to, you know, to name a few, with All Mankind. And you know, they're the horses now that we hope can reach, you know, the very, very top, and keep trying to produce those young horses, you know, like this horse. He's a 4-year-old. Now the aim is to try and produce this horse to be as best as he can be, to hopefully be that future Grade 1 chaser that you always dreamed of. And that's what I really enjoy doing, you know, riding a horse like this in the morning. You know, we're just trying to give him the best start in life to achieve the best he can achieve. So obviously we've had a fairly steady start to the season, but that's, you know, that was by design really. You know, we've got a lot more sort of quality of horse, you know, for the winter racing, and a lot of the owners have invested into that, you know, that more quality rather than the sort of the quantity. And you know, a couple of years ago we trained 200 winners, and Dan always wanted to try and achieve that. You know, only the very great Martin Pipe has done that before, so that was a massive achievement and a box ticked. And you know, now it's on to try and, you know, have as good a quality and win as big a races as we can. When I grew up, you know, I idolised McCoy, Ruby Walsh. They were definitely my idols. You know, and I feel very lucky that during my apprenticeship, if you like, coming through as a conditional, there was a lot of good jockeys to learn an awful lot of, and a good weighing room of good hard-working jockeys. And I feel that actually probably, you know, I sort of owe them quite a lot really, to, you know, they set such a good example that, you know, for younger jockeys to follow through with. And you know, I feel now that that's what I should do. So we had a fairly sort of quieter time through the summer, by design really. You know, we were trying to lift our quality, and the owners were very supportive of trying to buy a better sort of quality horse for the winter. So but the horses were in good form in through October, and you know, it was really when we got to Christmas, then we were getting closer to Brian's lead. You know, it was too early on in the season to sort of really push everything towards it. But it was after Ascot really in February, then I really you know, believed that we had a chance of closing down Brian and trying to win a championship. I never let myself believe that it was over until it was over numerically. You know, but once I was closing him down, I suppose when you've got that run of momentum and that sort of support behind you, that you know, I was getting closer. It was a six gap, then it was 4 and 2, and I think that was sort of, you know, you have that momentum, it keeps carrying you forward, you know. It's such a big team effort here. It feels like a second family, really. The staff are fantastic, they're real hard working, and it meant an awful lot to them. Like, my name's on the trophy, but I honestly feel that there's so many other people that should be on there with me. I feel we'll forever be grateful for what they did, and as we were getting closer, winner by winner, everyone was getting a kick out of it, and everyone was getting excited, and I'm really glad that they were, because they are part of that championship as well.